The power of pre-deciding. Eliminate decision fatigue for health success. Welcome to your daily hit of grace and grit, your quick dose of inspiration to kickstart your day. This show is proudly sponsored by Rumble and Rise. To find out more about joining Rumble and Rise, head on over to graceandgrit.com/ready to rumble. I'm Courtney Townley, and here is today's hit. You will never change your life until you change something you do daily. The secret of your success is found in your daily routine. John C. Maxwell's quote points to something crucial. The decisions that shape our health aren't the big ones. They are the small ones that we make dozens of times every single day. Every decision requires mental energy, and that is really important to remember. And it's been thrown out many times that roughly the amount of decisions we make per day is about 35,000. By evening, our decision-making capacity is severely depleted. And this is why you can often resist donuts in the morning at the office, but you find yourself elbow deep in chips by the time 9 p.m. rolls around. Your brain is tired of making decisions, and your nervous system is looking for self-soothing. Decision fatigue is particularly intense for midlife women. And think about why. We're managing a lot. We're managing households and careers and relationships and a million other things. We're making most decisions for everyone around us. And by the time we get to decisions about ourselves, about our own lives, about our own well-being, we're running on empty. The solution? Pre-decisions, pre-deciding. These are choices you make once, in advance, that eliminate in the moment decision-making because the decision's already been made for you. So, for example, instead of deciding each morning whether you'll work out, you've already decided. I work out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 a.m. Instead of deciding what to eat when you're starving, you've already decided. Tuesdays is sheet night pan chicken. Wednesdays is a turkey chili, right? You pre-decide what you're going to eat, especially in the evenings, because that is when we tend to have the most decision fatigue. I like to remind my clients a lot of Steve Jobs wearing the same black turtleneck every day to work. That was intentional. That was strategic. That was a pre-decision. A lot of highly successful people really understand this. The fewer trivial decisions they have to make, the more mental energy they have for what matters most. So pre-decide your movement, not just when you'll do it, but what you will do specifically. Pre-decide what you eat. Have a structure to your day around food. I cannot tell you how impactful this is. On so many levels, it helps to stabilize blood sugar. It helps to give you more sustainable energy throughout the day. It helps you to regulate your emotions better. There is so much benefit to pre-deciding your food, especially in a world where there is so much opportunity to get derailed around food. Pre-decide your non-negotiables, the health practices that happen no matter what. Pre-decide your boundaries, like I don't take calls after 5 p.m. Pre-decide your responses to obstacles. What will you do when you're too tired to cook? Because you know that day is coming, probably sometime soon. Pre-deciding isn't about rigidity. It's about really extending an act of kindness to your brain. Your brain is working so hard every single day. And when you pre-decide, you're removing unnecessary cognitive load, creating space for what actually matters in your life. I always like to remind myself and my clients that pre-decisions are also an act of devotion to your well-being. They're you at your most resourced, making decisions on behalf of your future self who might be tired or overwhelmed. You're making decisions when your vision is clear and your resolve is strong. And then all you have to do the next day is show up. And of course, following through with your pre-decisions builds trust with yourself, proving that follow-through, that your well-being isn't negotiable based on how you feel in the moment. It's something you decided in advance. So, of course, my recommendation to you is to start small. Choose one area where decision fatigue is costing you, where not deciding in advance is creating unnecessary suffering in your day. Make a pre-decision in that space. Give your brain the gift of not having to figure it out every time. You've already decided. And that's not restrictive. That's liberating. And it goes a long way in helping you to create transformation. If this stirred something inside of you, imagine what a whole book of clarity and courage could ignite. The Consistency Code, a midlife woman's guide to deep health and happiness, goes even deeper into the mindset and practices that create real, meaningful change at midlife. Grab your copy today over at theconsistencycode.com and keep the momentum alive.